Okay, for this assignment, what we're going to do is we're going to create a simple design with the following requirements. So we're going to have at least one complex shape. Here's my complex shape, which is combination of two shapes. We're going to have at least two simple shapes. I have some simple shapes here, these circles. And then we're going to have at least one line. My line is right there. And then we're going to add text. We're going to create that design and then we're going to repeat it multiple times to get 6 rows across and 7 down. So we create a pattern with a design that we create in Illustrator. So I'm going to open up Illustrator and I'm going to create a new document. And I'm going to show you guys on the iPad. And I'm going to make sure I have inches. It's the size of the paper. I have print, letter, create new. Okay, so I open up my document and we're going to first just create our design. So we're going to use our text tool. If I click in here, I can type in my first initial. You could type a word. It's kind of up to you. I can choose different fonts. Maybe bubblegum is kind of cool. And I'm going to also put my second initial, Z. I'm going to shrink this down. Kind of combine it like that. We can change the color. Like same color, so I'm gonna grab, oops, that color. Okay, I'm gonna also create a complex shape. So with my shape tool, I can use any shape. I think I'm gonna use a circle, and then I can add another shape to that. With it, remember they need to be overlapping, and then we're going to select those two shapes. So I need to grab my selection tool and I'm going to select those two shapes only, not my text. And what I can do is I can click my shape builder tool, and with the shape builder tool I can choose any of these options. So maybe I choose exclude overlap, and I can add maybe a gradient to this, maybe a radial gradient such as that. Choose different colors, etc. Okay. So this is my complex shape, this is my text. I need to add some simple shapes. Oops, I need to make sure I grab my selection tool, otherwise you can see that it's messing things up. Last thing I need is some kind of line, and I'm going to grab my brush tool for that. I think I'm going to use a basic chisel brush. I'm going to just use a solid color, maybe like a pink. Grab that color and draw some lines there. Okay, so if this is my design and you guys can have fun, create your own design, what I'm going to do is I want to actually group all these so that when I select on it, it highlights everything. So here's my layer palettes open. I'm on that layer. I'm going to grab my selection tool, and I'm just going to drag a box around it, okay? And with that, oops, everything you can see is selected, it's highlighted. And over here to the side, I can click on this icon above the T and click on group, and they all, you can see now I have one box, they're all selected. So if I click off of this and I click once, you could see it recognizes that as a complete shape. And I could shrink this down and place it right here, okay? What I'm going to do is I'm going to take this and I'm going to repeat it multiple times. So I can hit the plus sign, which duplicates it, and it's right on top of the other one. So I'm just going to, oops, I'm just going to click on this, bring it over, duplicate again, duplicate again. I have to shrink this down a little bit more, I wanted to, I believe in my directions, there's 6 across, 5 or 6. Let's, I think it's one more. Okay, 6 across. Here we go. I can shrink this down. Okay, so now what I could do is I can actually make sure that they're all aligned. So what if, you know, when I was placing them, the new design next to the other, I wasn't directly across. If I click on this option here, I can choose align to the top. And when you do that, it's going to make sure all of them are lined up to the top. And I can also hit distribute evenly across. And it looks like I have it pretty even, so it didn't really do much. But I can show you what would happen if I had one not even. It arranges it together. So go ahead and do that. And then I'm going to group everything again, so that this, when I click on this, it recognizes it as one shape, and then I can duplicate that multiple times going down, so that I have my design repeated multiple times to create a pattern. Pretty simple, okay? When you're done, we're gonna export this. So I'm going to click on this arrow at the top, publish and export, export as, choose a JPEG. I'm going to title this my last name, underscore, oops, is it underscore? I think I have to hit shift. Oh. Actually, I don't know where underscore is. Sorry about that. Here we go. It's under that, and then I'm going to type pattern. Hit OK. Export. Save image, and that's going to go to your photo album. So now all we have to do is go to Schoology, open up this assignment. And mine looks a little different, but you're going to hit submit and then upload a photo. So hit the little plus sign and you are ready to upload that file right here in this assignment. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. I'd be happy to work with you.